goes. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here's Nix to throw right away. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Lonnie Johnson picks it. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on third down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. 26-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is in his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I notice his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader. And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, second down.
And when the defense wins and gets up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it.
Second and 10. On play action, here's Nix. That's into the hands of McLaughlin. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out in the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Throwing Nix. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
Will Lutz on for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
45 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries in the ballgame.
Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful in that.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Jeanty. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there. Now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
2nd down and 3.
Go check, go check.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running gets them to the 9-yard line.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
On 1st down, it's Jeanty.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Jakobi Meyers, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
And they're on 27-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want it to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
But you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I've met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
A gain of 6. And the Broncos first down.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Now it's Nix. Rolling to his left. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Tyree Wilson showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. To throw is Nix. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 42. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Broncos. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the handoff, McLaughlin. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. The Broncos at 4-5, a game under 500. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Here's Nix. They'll set up the screen. It's McLaughlin. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
They'll go play action with Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So just 3 yards on the completion there. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Nix to the air. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Max Crosby able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11.
Okay, ready?
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Come on.
This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Jeanty, 54 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, That answer is one, and that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
To throw, here's Nix. A short throw to Ingram. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. 3rd and 7 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now 3rd down and 7. Looking to throw. Nix. That is caught. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Nix. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Denver has a 1st down on the 15-yard play.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the 1st down.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, and that's kind of how it's gone for them so far. That was a ball they need to get back in this game. A quick strike, a big play. But he led his guy too far, and it winds up over his head.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This back has been a dependable safety valve all games. He went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Nix looking to throw again. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Marvin Mims, 42 yards. And the Broncos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And he returns this to the 22. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Right back to Genty on 1st down. And he's on here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
to throw is Milton. He's going to go for a big play downfield. He's got it at the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton, 57 yards. And the Raiders are able to stretch out their lead. Carlson on for the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
They'll roll him out right. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. He finds his man complete. It's McLaughlin.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
It's now 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll air this one out for Mims. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
And he's got it across midfield and into the end territory. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
19 strikes, 19, 79, Panther 11, get caught, get caught.
Throwing is Milton. Over the middle, complete. That's Myers. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. The kick by Carlson is good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
A run out of the gun with Ginty. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. 2 yards still to go. Third down now.
Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
They'll try to run for it with Genty. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he gets us up past the 30 to the 32.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down, Raiders.
Now Milton. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's Milton now to throw. Got his man, it's Thornton.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
First down, Las Vegas.
And now they'll shift things around.
60 Bobcats, 60.
Here's Milton. That's caught by Tucker.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Now that, mistake, Buffalo, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check, 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 check. Hey.
To throw, it's Milton. Pass complete, right side to Bowers.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. Into Las Vegas. First down.
Milton. Look at the big man rumble.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Brock Bowers.
33 yards.
And the Raiders are able to add on to that lead.
An extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It was Jalen Smith who worked through to make that stop. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Nix from the shotgun.
Forced out to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And that will be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by John O'Barron. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day. They're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
The Los
2nd and 11. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. Down the left sideline. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Carlson now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to... So that's caught inside the 20. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A huge play there for Denver. 61 yards. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Going to lose yardage here. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Escaping the pressure right. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Lonnie Johnson picks it, and the Raiders are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
Check.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
It's a game of 10. First down, Raiders.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
This is caught by Tucker. Down the left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Trey Tucker, 76 yards. And the Raiders get another third. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them in the turnovers, they've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, All coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Throwing Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Working out of the gun is Nix.
Steps away to his left. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
2 yards to go, second down. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
4 yards. That's good for Broncos. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard
They
line.
give us to McLaughlin.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
To throw is Nix.
A short throw to Ingram. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Now it's Nix.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Room to maneuver at the 35.
And he'll be taken down at the 26. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
That's another Denver Broncos. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. That's into the hands of McLaughlin.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up 1st and goal.
For the Denver Broncos. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
On the ground, here's McLaughlin.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Nix to the air.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix.
Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They're going. It's Nix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down. Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but, Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They can continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Genty. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. To throw is Milton. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Pat Surtain. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Carry from McLaughlin. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
Brent, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
A quick throw, but incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Touchdown! Danny Gray, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. They'll look to throw. And no, the call's incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's caught at the 25. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year.
It's complete. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they keep handing it to him.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Here's Nix.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And a return will stop right around the 25.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. Guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. The run straight ahead with Genty.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Throwing is Milton.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
24 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down.
They'll go play action with Nix.
He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And he's got it inside the 10. And he's across for a touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. They'll try and throw for it. They'll buy some time right. And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick.
And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it.
Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
18, Pioneer, 79 Broncos.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Short throw caught by Bowers.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Now they'll change things up.
2nd and 4 at the Broncos 36-yard line.
Here's Milton now to throw.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Cut 19.
Here's Milton. That is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover at the end of the route. And that one winds up incomplete.
On fourth down, Milton. He's got his target. That's complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. Targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a contract, you would have had plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
Again, he'll drop the throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Well, CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about or really grasp onto in this game. They've been dominated, but at least they get a late touchdown here, something positive to put on film for tomorrow's session.
Yeah, they're still trying to execute, trying to get some positives on their board and ledger sheet and keep this from being a total loss. Give them credit. They're going down fighting.
And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about. touchdown. Lutz to kick it off. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the sideline he goes. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down, still ballin' money.